Good morning. This is Ruby from Walt Disney World. It's December the 5th, Tuesday, and today I went into Epcot. Epcot was the second of the parks that was opened. It was opened in 1982, which is 11 years after Magic Kingdom opened. It's divided into two sections, Future World, which is the first part you go into, and in the back is World Showcase. In Future World, they've tried to have some innovations of things that may happen in the future. There's a lot of interactive things for children, and there's a couple of thrill rides. I really don't spend much time in Future World. I just like to go on straight to World Showcase. I did go over and ride on the land. This is a boat ride to an area where they're experimenting with different methods of growing food more efficiently. And a lot of the things they raise here, including they have some fish, is served in the restaurants in Walt Disney World. So I went on over to World Showcase, and about 10:30 I went over to Norway to see if I could get on the Frozen ride. I couldn't get a fast pass for it. It's very difficult. And there was a wait of about an hour. And I thought I'd like to see it, see what all the hype is about. But I didn't think to me, it wasn't worthwhile standing in line for an hour. So I went back to Mexico, which is the beginning of World Showcase when you're going clockwise. There, I saw a band that was talking about the Day of the Dead, which they celebrate in November. Inside there was a lot of souvenirs and displays from things that they would use in Day of the Dead. And at first glance it looked like they were celebrating Halloween. But there was skeletons and skulls, but they use these in their celebration, and it is really a very solemn day. It's a day that they remember their dearly beloved that have passed on. Also saw a mariachi band that was playing Christmas music and talking about Christmas customs in Mexico. Young lady and a gentleman danced for us, and they brought the children in the audience up to participate in the act with them. We all had a lot of fun, and it ended with the song Feliz Navidad. I continued clockwise and went to China, and I was disappointed there because I couldn't find the terracotta soldiers that I've usually seen in the past, and I kind of suspect that they took them away to put in the display for Disneyland in Shanghai. By this time it was getting lunchtime and I was getting hungry, so I went over to Morocco where I had planned on having lunch. Previously visits we always ate at the table service in Marrakesh because I really like Mediterranean food. But this time I chose to eat at the Tangerine Cafe, which is right outside Marrakesh, and they have basically the same food, just cheaper and without the frills of the dancing and the service. I had the lamb platter, which was excellent. I spent the next couple hours just piddling around, looking in the shops of the different countries and picking up some souvenirs. I was trying to, one, take a picture of myself in each country wearing the country's hat that represented them. In Mexico, I did a sombrero, and in Norway, a Viking hat, and so on. Also, I wanted to pick up a little souvenir from each country that was very representative of that country. At 5 o'clock, I saw the candlelight processional. Got in line about 3:30 or 4 in a standby line. And it's not bad. I'm sitting at my ACV, so I'm sitting down. I was working on my pictures I'd taken and talking to people around me. So, you know, the time passes. The candlelight procession was just absolutely fabulous. Pat Sajak was our narrator, and I included in this video a little excerpt from the candlelight procession. I was kind of in the back, so it's not very good, but it'll give you a little idea. I think they had a choir of, I thought someone said 900, but that's hard to believe, but it was huge, and a huge orchestra. And I'm really amazed that Disney offers this, because so much of Christmas today is so secular and commercial. And, excuse me, my hand, that Disney would offer such a religious ceremony right in the middle of the park. Also in Epcot, it was all decorated for Christmas with Christmas trees and lights. It was just beautiful. And also the music that I would hear going around, except for in the World Showcase, was not real secular. It wasn't religious, but it was things like I'll Be Home for Christmas, and things that were more mellow and not so rock and roll Christmas jingles that you hear so much of today. By 5 it was dark here, I guess is up there. I decided not to stay for the fireworks display, as I was getting very tired, and if I stayed for them I wouldn't get out of the park until 11 o'clock, and then back to the hotel by 12. And tomorrow is going to be a very early day, so I elected just to leave early and come on back. Again, I put some of the better pictures in a collage for you to view. So, signing off for Tuesday. Hope you all are having a magical day like I am. Having a wonderful time, meeting lots of wonderful people. Most people were very nice. I asked them if they'll take my picture for me so I don't have to do a selfie. And there are Disney photographers all over the place taking pictures, which you can buy, but with their camera. But I just asked them to take a picture with my camera, and they very willingly do that. So I get some professional pictures thrown in with the others. Having no trouble with my ECV. Just goes everywhere, and people are nice, usually. There's always those people that just like people on the highways, that run out in front of you. They don't look where they're going, and I have to be very careful and drive defensively, because if I run over someone, they're going to blame me instead of them, but that's how it is. But in general, most people have been very, very nice.